Right, give my name or what?
Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Ready? Yeah, my name is Chuck Carter, and about 2 years ago I had a stress fracture on my right foot. I went to my internist doctor, and he got me into a boot for about a month, and that was okay, but there was no healing process. I tried an orthopedic doctor, and they were going to prescribe some sound treatments or whatever, but they were going to be enormously expensive and not covered by insurance. So a friend of mine told me about Jeremiah in terms of his active release concept, which I figured I'd give it a shot. And so I started seeing Jeremiah, and he used the techniques to start utilizing my foot again and sort of activate the muscles or the ligaments, the things that weren't working. So once we got the ligaments and everything working a little bit, he was able to manipulate the foot so that I was landing flat as opposed to on the right hand side where the stress fracture existed. This is 2 years. I just had a recent checkup with him, and he said prescribed some additional exercises, but he felt like we'd come 85 to 90% from where we started out, which is, as far as I'm concerned, pretty good. Even my shoes don't look quite as messed up as they used to.